to another day. This is gonna be what I guess I like to call a holiday weekend special. We're heading out, picking up one at kind of one of our usual suspect customers. We're picking up from a dealership. We're picking up a 2022 Chevy Bolt EUV. That's a tongue twister. A whole lot of words right there. Anyway, we're picking that up from a dealership. We're delivering it to the customer, and then we're picking up the customer's trade-in and bringing it back to the dealership. Now, what I can say is, hey, it's electric vehicles. They're picking up speed, and a lot of people are talking about them. So, whether you love them or hate them, if you're moving cars, I would say get used to it, because you're probably gonna move a couple. What I can take from it is I'm not a fan of it, but that don't matter. It doesn't matter how I feel about it. What matters is whether or not the customer's gonna pay. You know, is the customer gonna pay? Is the customer satisfied? And that's gonna be a priority. But I particularly like this type of run, primarily because I don't have to find a return load home, so it works out good. It's also kind of why I try my very hardest to meet this particular customer's needs, even though all of my customers, and I strive for 150% satisfaction, but these particular guys I do, just because these guys, they're my ride or die, man. They've thrown work at me consistently. They don't bicker with me on prices. They understand my situation. They understand why my prices are what they are. And in return, let me tell you what, I take care of them. I make sure that their cars are always delivered on a prompt time. I make sure their customers are satisfied. You know, if there's a loose end that may have come unraveled on their end, I try my dangest to make sure that I tie it up for them and make them look like platinum. Because when they look like platinum, they're happy. And when they look like platinum and they're happy, 9 times out of 10, they will use me again. Because, well, either I've saved them, you know, averted disaster, something like that. I look out for them, so they'll look out for me. And it's proven true on a couple runs I've done for them. So I try my hardest to make sure they're always taken care of. But long story short, let's get down here and get this electric ride picked up so we can do the electric slide back up the road and then slide back down the road. I'll see y'all there. Take a look on the inside, see what we're working with. Alright, so this is the interior. It's actually pretty nice. Some things for transporters. To start it up, has a fob. As long as you got the fob, hit the power button, everything will light up. Just turn this down a little bit so y'all can hear me. Hang on, let me figure it out. Alright. So, realistically, you hear nothing. You're good to go. But here's your gear selector, something else I want to show y'all. It's your parking brake. You know, Chevrolet's been switched to all electronic parking brakes. Let me shut this door. So, obviously park is push, reverse, you pull back to you. It's a little toggle switch. Neutral, drive, you pull back to you. This little thing right here is supposedly supposed to be your regenerative switch, so that you can get a percentage of power back when you brake. It also allows you to go what they call a one pedal switch, which you won't have to worry about, but just so you know what you're working with. And that's pretty much all we got to worry about. So let's get on the road. Different style hookup, but we're still using a baby jack. Got a little slot that hangs down. Take your baby jack, get it right up in there, lock her down. We got a hook right here, easy accessible. But let's say that's not gonna work. So, get my finger out the way. Come around, and right in front of the rear wheel, you see that hole right there? Now, cool thing about this particular car, never been towed. At least not with these hooks. Because there's a plug that you got to pull out to get to it. I personally am going to go for these plugs or these slots because there's more stability and more strength there. So let's get it. All right. Got our baby J. Bam. Done. Finito. A little chaotic, man. I'm going to tell you what. DC, I don't care what section you're in, northwest, southwest, southeast, northeast. It's all a crap show. It's all tight. So you got to be on your A game dealing with this chaos. Brings to close another trip. I'm gonna head home and get me some I ain't gonna get some rest, but man, go somewhere and sit down, man. It's been a long day. It's funny how it can take you so long to get from, what's that, Richmond to DC, and it's only like 112 miles. But it's an all-day adventure, man. Cause like, it's 95 in between those two places. It's just, it's a show, man, and it's a crapshoot. Like you can roll right through there, man, be like smooth sailing, or you can get on the highway and be like, I made a horrible decision. So, but that's it, man. Hopefully you learn a little bit about the Chevrolet Bolt EUV. I kind of wanted to do a little video on it because a lot of these electric vehicles that are coming out, I'm old school. I'm used to putting the key in ignition, turning the key, either putting the shifter in the first or pulling the lever down the D. Whereas now, with these electric things, you've got fobs, all this other stuff. You've got to push this button, have the key here, got to be sitting in the seat, foot on the brake, all this other stuff. So like, sometimes, man, it can get complex. I'm not even gonna lie, like when I first got this call for this Bolt, usually I like develop my BOL, get everything lined up. This particular run, the first thing I did was I went to YouTube and pulled up a video on the Bolt to figure out what all the features did, because the last thing I need is like the Tesla's a prime example, man. If you ain't never messed with a Tesla before, it can get the best of you. So it don't hurt, man. It don't hurt to YouTube these videos first, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into nowadays. So if you got an electric vehicle, check it out. Make sure you square it away. On that note, I'm gonna let y'all go, because I mean, y'all don't want to see me drive no more. But I will catch y'all on the next one. As always, take care. God bless. Be safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're liking what you're seeing and you enjoy my content and you're learning something. Let me know. Subscribe. Drop me a message. You want to know something? If I can help you. Take care.